promiseharmony.com. That is my hub for all of the services I offer. And I just figured that I would offer these readings because I realized that so many of you guys have been reaching out lately, wanting readings, wanting coaching, wanting support during this season because it seems like the eclipse season has really rocked a lot of us. And it's also just that time of year, it's time of change and we're making so many decisions and there's a changing of the seasons. And so I find myself really loving to dive deep into the tarot and journaling and the healing, soul searching, shadow work kind of stuff myself this time of year. So I'm just really glad that we can all be here and do this together. And thank you so much for supporting me and allowing me to share my gifts with you. My goal is to connect all of you guys out there with the tarot so that you guys can help get your own special messages as well. So stay tuned on my channel. I'm going to have some cool stuff coming throughout the season to help you get more connected with the tarot and just to find that balance and peace, right? That's what we all want to find during this season. It can be such a busy and stressful time. What's going on, you guys? I'm going to get started here in a minute, but I just wanted to say hi to everybody who's popped on. I hope that you're all doing well. Whether you're here to receive a reading or to just relax and kind of watch and see what comes out, you are more than welcome. Love hanging out with you guys. And I just wanted to say real quick, I don't know if you saw, but I just launched my 2023 yearly review. So that means that I have a reading for 2023 posted on the channel right now. It's the last video I just posted. So if you go on my channel, last upload, it's a reading that's all about 2023. You don't want to miss it. Even if you don't want to watch the whole video because it's very long. I went month by month for 2023 and I pulled cards for every single month. So even if you didn't catch that, you can still go watch it. At least watch the introduction or watch the ending where I kind of sum up my thoughts. I love doing these readings every year. I love to use the tarot to kind of dive in to the vibe or like look what to look ahead to, what to look forward to with the new year. Along with that, I also launched a personal reading. So if you want to get your own personal 2023 reading where I pull cards for you and I go month by month for 2023, then just check out my website, promiseharmony.com. There's going to be some information today in the comments, and you'll find it all over my channel on how to sign up for that. So yeah, lots of fun stuff. I have a lot of offerings for you guys for this season. Really, it's just the the best time. Let's hang out, let's get cozy, let's dive into the tarot. What's up, Jelena? Hi, Kurt. Hi, Anna. Oh my gosh, so great to see you. I saw your name pop up and I can't wait to read for you today. What's up, Maria? Love seeing some familiar names. Thanks for coming out, you guys. Alright, so we're gonna get started. Let's start with Flava, okay? So Flava, you just want to know what the outlook is for you. You really want to manifest a new job. So you're thinking, what is that going to look like for me? What's the outlook look like for me getting a new job? Let's see what the cards have to say. What do your guides, what do your angels want you to know? Well, the first and only card that came out is the Three of Cups, which is the celebration card. So this really gives me the vision that you are going to be on the other side of this. You're going to be celebrating the fact that you have a new job, that there's a reason that you have this desire, and you're starting to feel called to this path. It's like it's meant to be, basically. So the outlook is very positive, but how about we get some more details? Okay, so I'm getting a message that the most beneficial thing about this new job for you is going to be an increase in pay and an increase in finances, which is always good, right? Um, I think that this new job is also going to help you start over a little bit and establish a better work life balance. Because the message that I'm getting here, the story that these cards are telling, is that you really need some time to kind of fall back in love with yourself and fall back in love with life and just have fun and enjoy and maybe go back to things that you enjoyed in childhood or when you were in, early adolescence, and maybe think about the bigger picture about when it comes to your career path or how you're making money, choosing something that's enjoyable, that's fun. Work is always going to be work, but I see that you're someone who really wants to feel passionate about what you're doing. And yeah, we got to pay the bills, and not everybody has like the privilege to do that in life right away, but I believe you can create something like that for yourself, or you can open up a path like that for yourself. It's possible. I'm seeing that in the cards. So we're getting the Hermit. Like, you need some time to meditate or go within or enjoy or just kind of live the good life. And so this new job is going to bring in some extra finances so that you can, like, good perks, good benefits, time off, abundance, giving you more resources to kind of soul search, enjoy, taste life, try things. Um, Over here, we are seeing the Tower, because this job that you get next isn't going to last forever. It's not going to be something that's going to satisfy you forever. It's more just like a pit stop, and there will be some challenges with it, but I see this star like that you're going to have an opportunity to maybe become a leader or a manager, or like level up or take this experience and move it to the next job. So, yeah. You'd be at this job for anywhere from like 1 to 3 years. So this is an important decision, and there's a message about really negotiating and making sure that you get that, what you're worth. It could take some time to land this job. That's the hard news about it, because I'm seeing something about June through August of 2023. There being an incredible offer for you then, something coming in maybe around then. Pentacles point to like a longer timeline. So this might not be 6 to 8 weeks. And then we got Ten of Swords here, which is just like kind of, when it comes to a timeline, long, drawn out, like maybe having to apply to a lot of places. Yeah, look, Three of Swords. So they're saying that don't be surprised if this job hunt takes a little while. It's not like if you need to land something now, I'm sure you can, but like, I have a feeling like you can take your time to make sure that you get in this incredible position, and you might have to learn some things along the way, or come out into the light, or tweak your resume, or it's gonna be kind of a spiritual journey, but you're gonna have victory in the end. Yeah, you're gonna have support in the end. Job prospects. I feel like you really want to leave the job that you're at for a lot of reasons. Like, it didn't end up what you thought when you signed up. Like, you become really disillusioned. So I see healing. I see forgiveness. Maybe there's a boss or a specific person or coworker that you're just like, I need to get away from this energy. But your guides are telling you to just believe and like have compassion, of course, for these people that were working at this job. They're all stressed out, this environment, but also have compassion for yourself because you've been through a lot, and I get this message like you're tired and like you are ready for a new job because you're ready for a fresh start. You're ready to start over. Just remember, you can give yourself this fresh start today. You can give it to yourself right now. You don't have to wait for the new job or the new thing, the next situation. It starts with maybe just changing a little habit or a little routine in your day. I call it like stealing back moments from your life. When you're in a stressful job and you're ready to leave and just move on to something else, you got to just start taking care of you again, because we just get so lost in it. So take a longer shower, you know, maybe get yourself some self care things, have a little me day, get up a little bit earlier if you can, and have some nice tea or go on a walk, get some sunshine. Do something to unwind at nighttime where you're not in your head so much, maybe using your hands like knitting or sewing or beading or sculpting. There's this message for you that like you can have like take back these moments from your life, because you can have like a really beautiful season over the next couple of months or weeks as you're searching for this job, and you don't have to burn yourself out. The tower is definitely coming up in the middle of the spread because like things are falling apart where you are, maybe that's what's pushing you to want to go to this new job. But you have nothing ahead of you but this beautiful new time. And I get the feeling you're really going to shine at this next job. You get the victory card here too. Look, and I forgot about these serenity. Yeah. It's like you need to kind of just gracefully transition to this next part of your life. That's what it's all about right now, the graceful transition. Mm-hmm. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you so much for supporting me, my channel. I'm wishing you a smooth transition. And we're going to move on to the next person. Alright, so who's next? All right, Shreya. Oh my gosh, Shreya, it's so great to hear from you. What's going on? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, Shreya. Okay, yes, I know your situation, Shreya. I've read for you a couple times. And I've read for a lot of people in this situation. You just never know. I'm going to try to help. So basically, in your situation, you've been dating SG for quite some time and you guys are just in love and you want to get married, but you guys are in a society and in a culture where it's very much the tradition for the parents to meet or for them to have to agree and give their blessing on the union and on the marriage, and that's pretty standard many places in the world. But you really just want this to work out to where everybody blesses it, everybody agrees, and there's been a little tension in the past, and you're just wondering, like, if we bring the families together to meet, perhaps December, January, how will it go? Like, will this work out? So, let's do this. Let's see what the cards have to say. It's tarot tea time. Okay, so two people that I'm seeing in specific. There is a mother who does not want to let her son go. And is so I don't know if that is his mom who's not agreeing I don't know, but that's what I'm seeing. There's a mother that's not doesn't want to let her son go, and that just stuck out to me. Um, I think she just feels it just triggers her like abandonment wounds. I think that's so normal. I think that's normal, like having a kid and then growing up and then leaving the home to get married and like, you know, no one's ever going to be good enough for a kid. But I think if you truly care about your child, you're going to want them to be happy, right? And support them and make those sacrifices. But not every parent is mature and has grown up. And I don't want to judge anybody in this situation, but I see that there are definitely some personality conflicts and a lot of people's personal baggage and trauma and stuff all mixed up in this. And like, there's just a strong energy of a mother who doesn't want to let the son go. And then over here, I see the King of Cups, which is like a father figure, a really loving father figure, maybe more of a sensitive man who's kind of quiet, not really outspoken, but like, he's the father, and like what he says goes. Like, I get this message that there's going to be someone who's going to fight for you. So it could be her husband. There could be that maybe his parents are the ones that are disagreeing. I'm not sure, but it could be like, I just feel like this will be worked out. A little bit of drama this person over here is causing, but isn't this just kind of how weddings go? There's always so much drama. Do you ever sometimes watch those Reddit wedding? What are they called? Like entitled wedding guests or the mother of the bride horror stories or mother of the groom. Here you are though, living your very own nightmare. But somebody's gonna invest. Somebody is going to believe in you guys, be an advocate for you guys, and also put their money to help with the wedding. This is a male figure, one of the fathers, maybe your father, their father, not sure, honestly, but someone's gonna be at bat for you guys. As far as you guys, the families meeting each other, yes, it's gonna happen. Um, it will help because to their faces, they're not gonna be dicks. They're not gonna be mean. They're not gonna like insult each other. There might be a little bit of, drama and stuff, but it's not, I don't think it's gonna come to blows or shouting or fighting like that. Like, I think everybody wants to act civilized and wants to put a good impression out there about their family, who they are. If anything, I see the two families really trying to impress each other and being on good behavior, honestly. They might judge each other behind each other's backs and to you guys, but they're not going to do it to each other's faces. So you might be like, oh, look, we're bringing everybody together and they're actually doing okay. Maybe we could do this one more time for the wedding. You just got to get it done, right? But you want to also have a beautiful wedding. I see. King of Wands, your fiance, your boyfriend, your partner, SG, is not going to give up on trying to make this happen and this marriage. Like, I think it's sweet. You almost like need to see this person fight for you. I think it's good. Like, I think it's all going to work out in the end. I think it's going to end up being a really beautiful, endearing, kind of funny story. But through this, you might realize I need to set boundaries with his family or my family or both of our families, because it's not just the wedding, it's your lives after this. So if someone's pissed, if somebody's making it all about them, somebody's in disagreement, somebody's being judgmental about it, someone's making a hard time, pay attention, because that's the person you'll have to set boundaries with. That's the person you probably have the most drama and problems with after the marriage. And it's like up to both of you guys as a partnership to figure out together how we can handle that person in that situation. And, you know, how much contact are we going to have with them? How much sway are we going to let this person have in our life, you know? And so these things tend to flare up around a marriage, around a wedding, to kind of show you, like, sometimes you have unhealthy attachments, codependencies with your family, your parents. And I understand culture, just tradition, society. You have to definitely honor and respect those things while also being true to yourself. And so sometimes this is the challenge, you know, life puts us in these situations where, like, our integrity and our morals and things are being challenged, and it's always something like that, right? But, you know, remember to be true to yourself. And, you know, this is a great opportunity to bring you and your partner closer as you guys figure out how are we going to tackle this, you know, how are we going to, you know, deal with this whole thing. At some point, you might also have to discuss what happens if we don't get their blessing, because that's a whole other thing. I've pulled cards, I've coached people on that. It's a whole other thing, but it's not, you know, you can choose whatever you want in this life. It's true. Nothing can stop you. But I see possibility in the cards. Like I said, there's someone who's going to go to bat for you guys, and it'll be an investment, and your partner's not giving up. And look, I just picked up the Wildwood deck for some reassurance, flipped straight to this balance card. Situation's going to be balanced. Only other thing I want to pull for you is kind of like a when, maybe like a recommendation for when to meet, because I would just be careful. I would look at if it was me, I would try to pick like the most harmonious day astrologically. I would do everything, you know, I wouldn't be paranoid, but to try to help things go smoothly. So maybe don't have them meet during Mercury retrograde. I mean, if it has to coincide with people's days off and holidays, so be it. But this would be January. January would probably be the best time. January. Yeah, 2022. Maybe wait till 2023. Yep, I keep seeing this is the same card here, that there is a male figure who's going to just kind of appease everybody's opinions and offer to pay for it, and like everything's going to work out. So I hope that helps you. Got to keep me updated. I'm so excited for you. I mean, you met like your person. So don't worry, nothing's going to take it away. I see you guys moving forward. Thank you again so much for your support, and we're going to move on to the next person. So who's next? Snow? What's up, Snow? So Snow is next. Oh. Okay, I'm just tapping into this. Okay, so there's a guy best friend, and you guys like, you love each other. But there's been a third party situation. Just been complicated. Tired of waiting for him. So you're wondering, what do you need to know? I can imagine that this situation has like crescendoed over the last couple of weeks during eclipse season. It seems like anything that's like left unfinished or unresolved or hanging, something that's heavy, like a dead weight, like a lot of us are releasing those things, or we're asking the bigger questions, or we're getting to the truth of the situation. I'm not sure what we're going to see in the cards right now, but I just implore you to be open. And I'm a truth teller. I'm here to just say what the cards have to say. And I think no matter what comes out, allow yourself to feel how you need to feel and make whatever choices feel best for you. Yeah. So you guys confessed feelings to each other. And it was kind of an exciting time when that happened, or when you both kind of realized that you do really care about each other. It's like deeper than just the friendship. But also, here's this deception card because maybe you thought that would change things, but it didn't. You guys just kind of went back into that cycle. And, it's deception because they might say, yeah, I have these feelings for you, but there's this other person, you know? Um, sometimes, I'm just gonna say it, sometimes we fall for like unavailable people and get in situations like this because we don't feel safe to love, or we're kind of like unavailable. It's a thing, it's a thing. This whole falling for the guy best friend thing. It happens and it's so beautiful and I love the story. But remember how that movie My Best Friend's Wedding ended? It's not real life, but I don't know. I'm kind of getting a vibe of like this might be a choose yourself situation, love yourself situation, validate yourself. You guys are soulmates. You guys are like, you definitely complete each other. The chemistry is insane. It's like magnetic energy, and you both want to explore it and know what it is. But this isn't a friendship, and it never was. I mean, maybe for a little while. This has always been something else. And it's getting so painful that sometimes it's more freeing to just cut it off and be like, you know what? No. You guys either need to like figure this out and hook up, kiss already, run away together, or you need to let go. You know? I think you guys are soulmates, but I also think that you're wound mates. You share like similar core wounds. That's why you both are like falling for each other. But you guys have like helped each other open your hearts as well. Like both of your hearts, like you feel safe around each other and vulnerable, and like you can open up more to them than you could anybody else. It's a tough connection. I think the next thing I need to do is just ask, like, that's just like vibes I'm getting. Now, like, how do they feel? Are they gonna like leave that other person and blah 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 blah. I wish I had more time for this one. I wish I had like a full reading. Come back if you want to. I have tons of free readings. I'm not trying to upsell you, I swear. But I'm getting sucked in. I'm getting sucked in. And I guess I gotta pull cards on the other person too. Oh shit. I don't know if they're married or they want to get married or they have a kid or like, but they are like in it. I think that they do really love that other person too. Shit. Um, if you want to take a screenshot or maybe after this is uploaded, like pause and you can read all these cards. Because I have to move on. But all of these cards together give me the vibe of them definitely not wanting to pursue you and this relationship seriously. At least not right now. And yeah, the third party situation is still going on. But they still don't want to give up on you. It's just kind of in limbo. Your guides are saying you don't need to make a choice right now. I mean, I think realistically, if I had no cards in front of me, just like woman to woman or person to person, I'd be like, you deserve better. You're worthy. Go find someone like that can return this energy and like put you first and like, you know, but sometimes it's not always that simple, and you can't force yourself to get over someone overnight, and there's a lot of healing and mirroring and stuff that's coming from this relationship. Something tells me this soul contract isn't over yet, so I would just work on self-care. Your word, but you guys do care about each other, and your eyes are just telling you to wait. That's your message for right now. It's worth waiting for. There's divine timing here. I can't say for sure are they gonna get over this and choose you. But your guides want you to stay optimistic. They're telling you you deserve love. Yes, this person has romantic feelings for you. I think it's still too soon. I think they need more time to, sadly, they've had a lot of time, but maybe more time to make a decision. Like, you're not being told to give up on it. There's a lot of tension between you guys, we'll just say. I think you're kind of waiting to see, is this person going to be mature? Are they going to make a choice and like say, look, I can't talk to you, I'm with this person? Or are they going to be mature in the sense that they like start pursuing you and like tell you the truth how they feel and try to like start working something out? They have a choice to make, not you. And so you need to kind of wait, be patient, step away, focus on you, heal, cleanse your energy. Their energy's intense. Like, they're going through some shit. It's not all you, you know? Oh man, couple angel cards real quick. Advice. Embrace weirdness. Yeah, the situation, you know what? Let the dust settle. The dust hasn't settled yet. There's a reason you have this connection with this person. You won't realize it till you look back. If you fail to see the cosmic joke in every situation and the irony in every situation, then you lost the point of life, right? I hope that this reading resonates with you. Thank you again for your support, and I'll see you next time. All right, we're going to move on to the next person. What's up, you guys? I'm just saying hi to anybody who just clicked in, doing live mini readings. You're welcome to join. Just type in the comments and my partner will help you sign up. Okay. Oh, Kurt, what's up? I'm so glad you were able to catch this live reading. A lot of people were requesting that I did a live, and I made it happen. I have a lot of work right now, but I made it work. I'm here. So let's see Kurt's question. Yeah. Oh, Kurt. So Kurt, you're like, I had a really rough week. I'm just feeling really down. What messages do my guides have? First of all, you know, you come to my channel, I'm like always talking about the energies, like I'm into this shit, like I follow astrology, I'm pulling cards all the time, I'm always like tapped into stuff. But I have to say that we only have eclipse season like this twice a year, and it's always crazy. And I try to warn people. I don't know, I always try to tell myself, like, it's not going to be that big of a deal, I guess, funny enough. But it's not until, like, it ends that you realize you have this whiplash. And that's what this is. Like, we all have whiplash right now because the full moon was a few days ago, and it was, like, really intense. It was, like, a super moon, and it was also an eclipse. And then, like, 2 weeks before that, it was a new moon, and it was an eclipse. So eclipse, and, you know, think about what's the energy of the moon. It's manifestation, it's like abundance, it's emotions, it's like clarity, it's like thought, it's like cerebral. And so when the moon's eclipsed, when things are eclipsed, like, we can get a little confused. There can be weird karmic cycles and stuff that we go through, and lessons and shit we have to learn, It all goes back to our core wounds, our root chakra, childhood, whatever. The most important thing, though, is to pay attention. Because you're going to realize during an eclipse what you're sick of, what you want to stop, what habits you want to change, what you're done with, what you're ready to let go. You know, it's just like in the winter when the trees shed their leaves and they get ready to kind of conserve their energy to pop off and grow again in the spring. You know, we too we're not immune to these cycles and seasons. So things are falling, we're shedding, we're losing our leaves right now. We feel vulnerable, we feel naked. It's okay. You have to remember that there are cycles and seasons in life. We've been through this before. First thing you need to know is that you're safe. You're protected. I think you've actually been hit with a lot of inspiration and clarity maybe this week, and that caused you to have a little bit of anxiety. Maybe you were even kind of excited. You know what needs to be done. You have the confidence to go out and do it. You're just so ready. Could be feeling a little restless and impatient. In the middle of all this, you could also be just feeling kind of tired, worn out. Like, it's exhausting energy. So what needs to happen is that you just let yourself rest. Just let yourself rest, especially the next week or two. We're in the time of the waning moon. It's the time of the moon cycle where we just kind of rest, relax, we open to receive. It might not be time to make things happen, take action, hustle. It'll be time for that in like 2 weeks. Get in the flow, rest, you're protected. I saw this quote the other day that said, when you rest, you basically have to have faith that the universe is still working or still moving, even when you're not. Resting, when we rest, we have to let go of control. We have to let ourselves mentally rest too, like not obsess and worry about shit and like just be in our body, just be in the moment, not beat ourselves up for being unproductive or not having this or not having that. Let go of lack, just be in the moment, abundance, rest, peace. It's it's hard. You're learning how to do that right now. You're learning how to protect yourself, how to protect your vibe, how to protect your energy, how to harness energy, how to cultivate it, how to balance it so that you can go out in the world and get the things you want and do great things. A lot of people just get stuck because they never take ownership or control over their body or their energy or their power like that. And you've been working on that. It's a powerful thing, you know? So you're going to get exhausted sometimes. You're just going to break down because, like, you've been working so hard to make these changes, to cultivate this energy. It's a shedding process. You're the snake shedding its skin right now. You know? There's a really big opportunity coming for you. Something awesome is just about to manifest, and you can probably feel it. And that's why you're just like freaking out and you're like tired and just done. And you felt all this intensity this week because the most chaos happens right before your dreams come true. The last mile of the marathon's always the most intense. Just when you think the universe has given up on you, or God has forsaken you, or everything's really gonna go to shit, and you're just fucking done. You just give up. You surrender. That's when it all comes. So you guys are just saying, once again, I always pull this card for you to have endurance. Wait out the storm. Don't get involved right now. Careful out there. People are acting crazy, being salty. Everyone's getting their own little clips thing. But your guides are just trying to remind you, what did you just do the last year or two? You got a shit ton of therapy and like you really worked on your mindset and your confidence and your self-esteem and like talked about shit that like you knew was holding you back. You the hard things, because you want to be happy and you want to be fulfilled and you want to get rid of anything that's in the way of you and having your good life and your dreams and connecting with others, like really taking charge. Took a lot for you to get there. No one just randomly takes responsibility for all that out of nowhere. Everything fell apart, pushed you to that path, you know? But I think you need to start looking at the world and the universe as if it's on your side, as if it's conspiring for you, not against you. Because you're conspiring for yourself now. You're your biggest advocate now. You're doing the work for yourself now. You're showing up for yourself now. You're passionate for yourself now. You're fighting for yourself now. You are your universe. So you're going to notice that energy is going to start coming back. And that's what's happening. There's a shift happening in your life. The energy is going to start coming back to you now. Yup. Okay, so you're saying can't stand. I hate this card too. I'm an Aquarius. I can't even stand in a line without dancing. You're always holding on through things. Gets exhausted. How long do I have to endure before I get my reward? Oh, right. I was just saying that to my husband earlier today. I was like, I can't, like, literally everything can't be a test. Like, I'm done. I'm done with this shit. Time for my blessings. I worked too hard too long. Like, do I really have to wait till the last minute? Yeah. Oh, you're an Aquarius too? Oh, I always forget that. Aquarius. It's a blessing and a curse. You already have I'm gonna finish this reading real quick, but you already have something really good going for you right now. You already have like one thing you're taking away from this whole season, which is like you are starting to feel more confident and comfortable and open-hearted and like you're starting to like open up your heart and like you're gonna attract somebody. I just see, you know what you want: relationship, girlfriend, connection, among other things. Took a long time to just be like, you know what, I freaking want this and I'm gonna go after it. We talk about it a lot on my channel. We talk a lot about love and relationships and about how, just claiming that and being like, I'm worthy, I'm not giving up, like I can be cool, confident in myself. I'm gonna work on any blockages I might have on my end that's keeping me in the way of that, but like I'm gonna get that and I'm about that life. And I just see like this energy coming to you and so much more. A lot of healing has happened. You've been through a spiritual awakening. You just never made it this far. And guess what? I'm not saying I'm further on the path as you, but I recognize what you're going through. And I have made it a little further. And what's about to happen for you is like, yeah, showers of blessings, abundance, bliss, harmony. Sounds too good to be true, but remember, when you get the healthy roots, you got the healthy tree. And you got your roots healthy, you dug some stuff up, you worked on a lot of root chakra stuff. You have to celebrate your success and realize how far you've come in your heart and your mind. Maybe this week was hard because it felt like you backslid a little bit, and it felt like the perspective was negative and you're not going to get what you want. Maybe you were really hard on yourself and just felt stuck and like you don't want to be there anymore. You just want to have, what you want, this connection, all the things. But That's okay. I think that just means you're still passionate about it, you still want it, you're still fighting for it. And, you know, the only message here is just to let yourself rest, let yourself mentally rest. Mainly just like don't be so hard on yourself right now. Don't judge yourself so hard. They are sending you that annoying endurance card again, but I think it's because it's all like, beautiful divine timing. And there's something about a cycle that's been turned, a lesson that's been learned, a karmic cycle that's been broken for you. And we're still getting lot predictions. Keep an open mind. That's what I'm getting for you. I hope that resonates. Hope we get to chat again sometime soon. I'm sending you so much love and light. We're gonna move on. All right, so who's next?
Rising Star.
Ooh, Rising Star is next.
I had an interview with my boss for my long-term career path.
Okay.
He knows my goals and what career opportunities I should focus on, not become reckless, preferring minimally advanced career path that I already pursued honestly.
Okay. All right, so you're meeting with your boss very soon about like your long-term like career path and like plan and trajectory, but you do plan on leaving this job like next year. So you're just kind of wondering like maybe what this next year will look like for you or like what the maybe kind of some insight into what to do to be prepared for this reading, but also messages about maybe after then. So yeah, let's do that. Let's try to put that all in this reading. I'll get you everything I can. It's meeting with your boss. It's exciting. It's really cool. Like things are moving forward. I instantly get the energy that you're going to feel like really happy having that organized and knowing what the plan is, knowing what the deal is. Here's the High Priestess. I see that your boss really does want to help you and support you. Um, that they, this is like very much like a mentorship kind of thing. Like they see a lot of themselves in you. It's really sweet. I do think you're going to be offered a raise or like a bigger position. That's really what the meeting's going to be about. As far as how this is going to help you when you leave the job, of course it will. There's a reason you've worked this job and it is part of your path. But I kind of see like it is going to be tough because I'm not sure if your boss knows that you're going to be leaving after next year or something, but I feel like they kind of are hoping you'd stay or like they really just appreciate you. They do want to give you this raise or this new position, this new title, this new job. They really need your help and support right now. I also feel like your boss kind of fought to like get this budget for you. They want to reward you for the time you've been at the company. And I'm not sure if there's been people that have quit lately or if they need help hiring some new people or if it's like more work over the holidays. I just feel like they're consolidating and kind of getting ready to buckle down and they're going to want to put a lot of responsibilities on you. So there's this message that it's going to be hard because this job really, really depends on you, wants to entangle you. But I think that just means that you're doing a great job and obviously you're getting this support and probably this raise and promotion and you know get it. That's what I'm gonna say is get it. As far as where you're gonna go after, they're not gonna want to lose you, but I know you have to keep it moving. And the truth is, you never saw yourself being at this company super long term or at this job super long term. Like, you have some big dreams. So, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. You got to go out there. You got to get yours. You got to get your fortune. So, let's get some messages about that. What do you need to know about, this life after? You're going to be fine at this company. Don't even worry about it. I think you kind of know going into the meeting that you have a lot to offer. You got the upper hand. You can negotiate, and they just want to try to get you to do more and get you to stay. Yeah, you are going to have to betray them when you leave ultimately, and maybe that's what you're worried about. You want to tell them, "Hey, I plan on leaving like after a year or next year or whatever." I'd be careful. I mean, if they already know about that or if that's already assumed, great, but just focus on right now, you know? they're not going to care honestly either way, but I mean, they're going to want you to stay. I just get messages you're going to have boundaries with your job because they are going to want to put a lot of responsibilities on you. They're like, okay, here's a little raise, and then here's like a ginormous title and all the shit you have to do and take out 5 people's jobs. So just negotiate, and be clear about it. But we're asking about a year. There we go. Year from now. Your guides are telling you to trust your vision. You know, you strike me as someone like you got a plan. You already know where you're going a year from now. And there's definitely blessings coming your way. I think this has to do with like your studies. Yes, there will be a move. There's a new home coming in your life, a new home. So I don't know, after this, you know, you work this job, this promotion this year, I do think you're going to move somewhere because you're going to have a lot of flexibility. You finish the schooling or the education, the program, or the shift happens and you go. Yeah, it's all about timing. I think you just want to know, like, is this like the right timing? Is it going to work out? And yeah, definitely. And it's just like your little experience with just like this whole job thing. I don't think when you're this young that every job that you go to is going to expect you to stay there for like 5 or 10 years. You know, you work hard and you say, I'm going to be dedicated to the company and that you give a shit and everything. But the truth is, you're just trying to set yourself up, you know? And you might just have to get yours and walk away when you got to walk away. Don't worry. Don't make promises you can't keep, you know? But I don't think anybody expects that kind of loyalty or longevity if that's what you're worried about. It does seem to me like this change can't come fast enough. Like you're excited for more responsibilities at the current job, but it's like you wish you could fast forward and it would be the future or next year right now. So what is it that you have in your future that's not right now that you wish you could have? How can you bring yourself a little bit of that right now? Maybe it's just like the relief or the peace of mind or the time or the vacation or the abundance. Bring a little bit of that to you right now. You can have it now. I know the big vision hasn't manifested yet, but you can have some of it now. All of this is happening surrounding these recent eclipses. All of a sudden, things are moving forward. All of a sudden, your boss has this opportunity for you. I'd say it's a really exciting time. I'd say celebrate. You deserve it. It's an accomplishment. Enjoy it. I hope that this reading resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you next time. All right, we're going to move on to the next person. Welcome to everybody who's in the chat. We're just hanging out. We're doing live mini readings for $15, and I still have just a couple more spots left. So if you want to sign up, then just type below in the comments, and my partner will help you sign up. Oh, the person I just did? Oh. Sorry, I'm just like sorting my cards and getting ready for the next person. But yeah, I do want to welcome those of you guys who are here. And I also want to say on my channel, I have posted my 2023 reading, and it's so exciting. Get the news, you guys. Check it out. And if you're interested in purchasing your own reading for 2023, I've got that up on my website now too. All right, let's get situated. So who's next? Ooh, oh my gosh, Anna. Okay. So Anna, have you met the man that you're going to marry yet? And if not, like, can we get some deets about him, when he might be coming? Let's see. Okay. It's a lot for a 10-minute reading. I will do my best, pull you as much as we can. I don't see that I don't see that you have met him yet. But I do get a sense that you'll get married around the age of 35 or like meet them by that time. That 5 is very powerful, but I didn't think it was 5 years from now. Yeah, within the next 2 years. Doesn't mean exactly 2 years from now, but within the next 2 years. I'm getting this message or this vision that like 35 is going to be such an incredible age for you. Like it's like in numerology too, it's like an 8-year infinity, abundance, twin flame union, harmony. Like I don't know, I'm kind of getting a little vision about what's right around the corner. Now, over here, back of cards, this just kind of shot out. I don't know how that happened. We're just like, what's going on with that? And I just kind of got this message that this is something that you're working on right now in your relationships and for yourself. You know, we learn and we figure out who we are like as we go through life, and we kind of tap deeper into self and start rooting ourselves more in our authenticity, giving our unique energy and medicine to this world. Like you've been on a journey, basically you've been on this journey, and it's been an incredible energy because you've been really tapping in more to the core of who you are. It's like you're ready, your heart is opening. And because of that, though, there's some people around you, you're realizing, like, you know, if I'm going to make time for myself and for my greatest good and make room for my husband and go out and get what I want, I might not be able to entertain this anymore. I might not be able to entertain you anymore. So for you, it's been about making choices, making decisions, deciding what you do, what you don't want, deciding where you want to place your attention, what you want to focus on, what you want to be consistent with, what you want to grow. Even with relationships, you know, you have so much to give. So many people are attracted to you. It's crazy. It's like amazing. It's like your gift. You're a healer. You're an inspirer. You're like an energy worker. Um, you just emit such a wonderful frequency. You sing, you speak, you bless. But yeah, boundaries are important for the givers, people like you. So sometimes we just wish, okay, I wish I meet my husband right now and live happily ever after. Awesome. But sometimes we have karmic lessons and soul contracts, and you know, trust the journey. Every person that comes across your path brings you a special lesson, and as soon as you're ready to move on, like you'll be able to cut the cords and move to the, you know, the next, or to open to your husband. This says let your friends help you, getting it reversed. Like, yeah, that message about how some people are energy vampires or energy drainers, and you're looking for your husband, you know, to be giving. And you know, this is a big decision, who you're going to spend your life with, who you're going to wake up with. It's wonderful to have that relationship, that energy, but it's like, it's some real shit. You'll make sure it's the right person. You want to take your time. You got time. Yeah, red flags. This is about, yeah, taking your time as you date, enjoying the dating process. Trust. Spirit wants you to trust your path. Because sometimes maybe there's a season where there's nobody, or it's kind of barren, or like there's no dating, or those are the times sometimes we gotta trust. We gotta lean on our journey and what we gotta focus on then. Know that like it's not drying up, you know, that you're gonna have abundance. It's a time to date and connect. There's times to heal and be alone and integrate on this journey. Funny enough, though, you are going to be doing a little bit of dating soon. There's this energy of playfulness around you, fun, butterfly energy. I feel it. You're going to be attracting someone awesome. A couple messages about your husband. A couple years away, though. Yeah. I do see you married. I do see you married 100%. Some people, I'm like, I don't know. I don't see it. It's not for a while. Like, but for you, I get a sense, like I said, a couple years. And look, the commitment card came right up. Symmetry, harmony, perfect match. Does sound too good to be true, but yeah, you're gonna manifest someone who's like on the same vibe as you. Doesn't mean that they have to be like woke or spiritual or into the shit or anything, but like you want someone that's like yin to your yang, balancing you, bringing you the good life. You don't want another man child you gotta help raise, right? None of us want that. So it's gonna help you to know that your future husband is like really mature and actually wants to walk beside you and like help you accomplish some of your dreams and goals and support you, and like it is a life match. It is a partnership. I see a long marriage for you. Like I don't see divorce. I see like it's been a journey, you dating, you're so excited for this, you know. Just be patient. Couple more years. You don't have to force it because your energy is really luminous and really attractive. Just keep you're doing the right thing. Keep pursuing things that are fun to you. Keep working on your gifts and talents. Keep sharing. Keep giving. Keep working hard. Honor yourself. Connect with your divine feminine energy. All the things you have been naturally led to do. You're on the right path. They are very romantic, very chivalrous. You guys will be like engaged maybe no more than a year after meeting each other. So it's not one of those long drawn out dating each other 10 years waiting for them to get their shit together. they're a little old school, they're traditional, they're open to marriage. Um they're in the position to be able to support you in marriage. I don't think that they're like, super crazy rich or anything, but like that's something you want to look for as well. I say, you fall in love for love, not for money, right? But you do want to be open to that because I actually see the person you're going to end up with is like in that position. Um, this is a celebration, your marriage. I do see marriage for you. Maybe you just needed some reassurance. It really seems like it could very well be like the next person that you just feel that chemistry with. Is there anyone else coming before them? Yes, you might meet somebody before this person. So that's why we got playfulness. Be open to dating. Maybe we got the boundaries card. There's some karmic stuff going on. Healing. I think there's a message to focus on dating, not marriage. I know it's hard, but that's how you got to get there, one step at a time. You don't want to waste your time, right? And that's why we got messages about, paying attention to red flags and taking your time, being patient. Sometimes you can't skip the dating process. But the next person that you feel intense chemistry with, like, that's going to be the person. You're so close. You're so close. It really could be anybody. It really could be soon. I don't think it's going to be the next couple months, okay? I'll be honest. I feel like it's coming within 2 years. I feel like it's probably going to come 2023. This next year has a lot of energy around it for that. Yeah, ooh, there's definitely a strong energy in 2023 for you. I'd be really surprised if you didn't meet them then. Yeah, see? So you're close. It's kind of crazy. You gotta let go. Yeah, spirit's just like divine timing. You're not being held back from this. Don't push it. Give it time. I think you can feel it coming. You're so psychic and intuitive. You know it's coming. So it's like, you're like, is that them? Is that them? Can I make this them? Don't force it. Let it come. Yeah, express your love though in the meantime. Go out, have fun. Nothing's gonna push this away or ruin this for you. Yeah. Spirit knows this is important, that you want this more than anything. It's gonna be fulfilled. You're gonna get it right around the corner, dear. Oh my gosh. I hope that that resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support. So cool to do an updated love reading for you. If you want to do like a deep dive on this person, we can. It takes a little longer than 10 minutes, but I hope what we got today helped you, reassured you, and I'm like kind of shook. I love these messages. All right, so we're going to move on to the next person. I think we're going to do maybe like 2 more before I take my first break. Bick? Okay, Bick is next. What's up, Bick? Yeah. Hmm. Okay. So recently connected. Okay, what's the name? Okay, so this is for Bick. You want to know, how does this Capricorn feel about you? Because you guys were kind of like hanging out a while ago and then things fizzled out or drifted apart, but now they hit you up again and you're just like, is there a chance for this? Or are we gonna move forward? Or what's going on here? You're like, they're acting kind of weird. Maybe you just have a hard time reading this person. That's where we'll see what we can get you. Oh, you know, the first thing I thought was like that there's a reason that this person has come back, especially around this specific time. And I just felt like a really powerful energy. Like, I guess in the past, when they were seeing you before, for some reason, like, it just wasn't, they were feeling indecisive, or they didn't know what they wanted, or like they were insecure. There wasn't, I don't know what happened. Like, it just feels like they just kind of dropped the ball. And it's like they needed to get the confidence and the courage to come up and like approach you again. And I feel like they aren't going to do that, drop the ball again. I don't think this is a habit for this person or a pattern. I think they just kind of self-sabotaged it. And so they're back now and they're like, damn it, I'm going to get this girl or this person. And this says I want to take the next step. That's it, just came right out. I believe it. This card could be literal, but it's also like a vibe. It says, I pretty much made a Finsta just to keep an eye on you. This means that this person is reading over text messages or like looking at your social media a lot, like pictures of you, like really just thinking about you and keeping an eye on you, and they're in their feels about you, you know? For some reason, they're just struggling to feel good enough for you, like insecurity. I swear I'm not being one of those enabler girlfriends that's like, oh, they just love you so much and that's why they stopped talking to you. They just couldn't handle their powerful feelings. I don't want it to come across like that, but I really think that's why they like approached you at first and then kind of like backed off. It's like self-sabotage, or like weren't ready to accept it. Like, you guys just fit well. Like, they are really attracted to you. They think you're too good to be true. I think you feel the same way about them. You guys just like really, you really like each other. It's Capricorn in their head overthinking shit, thinking that, you're too good for them or something. Yeah. It's a struggle. This guy struggles with what I think a lot of men struggle with, which is, how easy and convenient it is in freaking modern dating culture, this modern day to go out and have a connection with someone, but for it to be kind of meaningless and maybe not as intimate or fulfilling on a soul level. I think it's great to go out, explore relationships, explore your sexuality, whatever. But I think he's at this point where he's looking for something deeper. He's looking for a real commitment, real connection. I think you are too. You guys are starting to align. In the past, maybe he wasn't. Maybe there wasn't somebody else. I'll be honest. There could have been someone else. But right now, it's like there's no one. They're still thinking about you. They're back. And I think he's back because he realized how compatible you guys are. you know? He's like, oh shit. Very, 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 very attracted to you. And you're very, very attracted to him or them. They just were tied up in something before. They could have come and saw you while they were maybe still trying to end something else, or there was a third party situation. I'm tapping into something like that. I'm gonna be real. But they're here with a love opportunity for you. Like, I don't think there's any. The energy feels intense. Like, it doesn't feel to me like they're just here to play you or whatever. They got good intentions. Yeah, whatever that was excuse me, keeping A from moving towards you in the past, that's gone now. It's done. And here they come with an opportunity, love opportunity for you. So let's see what your advice is. It's being recommended. Your guides are saying that you're worthy of this. Like, enjoy it, have fun. Like, they have good intentions. They're all about you. They're here definitely with a love opportunity. There's potential. I could see you guys together. I don't know if that's necessarily what they're going to offer you just right now, but it seems like it's headed there. And they cut cords with the past and they want to be consistent. I would watch for that. There's a lot of trauma and stuff that gets brought up this time of year. You might just be waiting for this guy to let you down, just like he did in the past, or just like every other guy has, right? But I don't know, maybe it could be different this time. You're worthy. There's good energy here. They really like you. They really want to come at you. They're almost afraid they lost you. They really want to chase you. Don't make it too easy for them. We're not going to play games out here, but yeah, make them work for it. I think you guys are going to have a fun little holiday period here. It's going to be really sweet. You'll be so cozy. Let yourself fall in love. Why not? There's something else coming out over here, not related to your love life. I think your guides are saying that, like, you're finding a way to connect your passions to your money, to your finances. Maybe you've had an idea recently for like another source of income or job path, or you're, unlocking something in this area. Like, there's a message to keep going with that. You're onto something there. So, I hope that resonates with you. All right, I'm going to move on to the next person. I think I'm going to do one more person before I take my first break. But that means that you guys can still sign up if you'd like, if you would like another reading, or you're you're watching and you're thinking about purchasing one, go ahead. You can just type in the comments below. And my partner is here to answer your questions, to tell you what number in line you are, and to help you sign up. So who's the next person? Okay. Okay. This is for Catherine. Okay, so Catherine, you would like to know when can you get the job you want? Now, look, I've got these timeline cards. If you've gotten a reading from me before or you've watched my channel, you'll know that I've worked really hard on like timeline predictions because like I, especially in my own life, sometimes when I'm like, when is this gonna happen? Or when is that gonna happen? And you can get that from the tarot sometimes. It's pretty crazy. I get a lot of messages and comments, emails all the time of people being like, oh my God, Rainbow, I love the reading you gave me. You said I'd meet the guy in 3 months, and you're like right 3 months to the dot, the guy came. But then sometimes I have people being like, yeah, you said this year I was gonna meet this person and it didn't happen that year. But usually in those cases, it'll happen like shortly after then. Like, or soon after or something. I don't think it's good to pin anything on a timeline. Also, some things aren't necessarily fate. I believe that you have the authority and the responsibility to shape and create your world and your destiny based off of the thoughts and the choices and the actions that you take. So you can make a choice tomorrow that could put this timeline prediction completely off, You could create something different. You can sometimes speed things up, attract things to you. At the same time, there's such thing as divine timing. So let's pull some cards. Sometimes it's inconclusive. Pull your timeline. I'm going to trust, but we'll also see what else you need to know. So you want to get this, was it a dream job or? Yeah, the job you want. When? Please, angels, spirit guides, higher self, please reveal this. It's meant to be revealed. Oh, I'm getting such a big download for you. I could also get a really shitty timeline for you that you hate that forces you to work harder because you're like, screw that psychic. I'm going to do this faster. That's not fast enough. And then you manifest it. But look, let me be honest with you. Excuse me, sorry. I'm kind of seeing a timeline that's more like 6 months from now. Yeah, look. 6 of Pentacles, yes. So it's not 6 days, it's not 6 weeks, it's more like 6 months. I really hope it's not 6 years, but to me it feels like this is something that you've really been working on, because I got the Hermit, and so you've just been like hermiting away, like hauling ass on your resume, like applying, like getting everything ready, trying to meet the requirements, researching it, like you know what you want, yeah. And this is King of Wands, like you're ready, like you've come into this energy, like you have. And the King of Wands is somebody who has arrived, who is like the entrepreneur, who is the top person, the leader, the manager, the VP, like definitely a lot of responsibility with this position. So you've been kind of working behind the scenes, like slowly getting ready for this. And you're ready. Spirit's saying that you're ready, and like you've had a plan that you wanted to go up into this position, for a long time, and you've had your master plan and it's working. You're just frustrated though, because like I think maybe this was your goal for this year, for 2022. And maybe all of the energy and all the signs pointed towards this happening in 2022. And you're just like, it's getting to the end of the year, and like you're really hoping that it's gonna happen, and it just, um, it's 6 months. It might not be just right this second. And so that's hard. That's hard. You get in the later. And you're so close. I mean, it's just right there. And this is the sun. This is like everything working out. This is like it all coming together for you. Guides are like, you are capable. You've got this. Just adjust your expectations a little bit with your timeline. It has to do with a lot of people who are involved and everything. Is there anything blocking you from getting this job? Leave your comfort zone. I think that's what you got to do, like this interview or this process of connecting or moving up in this company. I also think there's some people who tried to hold you back on this path, or maybe who didn't believe in you. And there's a message like you have to forgive them, like they might just be threatened by you, or like if they admit that like you can do this, it means they have to admit they can do it too. And so sometimes people don't believe in themselves, and that's why they limit other people. And you have to realize like you've become this person, like you pretty much already are embodying this job or this role. And I think it's something you're going to seamlessly kind of walk into and manifest. So are there any more messages about this? Yeah, having compassion. You're not in competition with anyone. I think you're really worried about like beating out the other candidates or standing out or being better. No. As cliche as it sounds, just be you. You're going to enter into this with confidence and peace and harmony. You don't have to enter into it so aggressively. You can rest on the way there. The guides want you to have courage. Because you have to look at this from a different perspective. You're like, what if I don't get it? What if I'm not good enough? What if this, like, who am I without this opportunity I've been working towards? But your angels are here. This has a lot to do with like what you believe about this world. Do you believe that like this world is a good world, that it rewards you and gives good things to you and blesses you with the things you want? Or do you believe this world is just like sad and ironic and like it just takes away the things from you that you always wanted? And who was that person? Who took the things from you when you were younger? Or who blocked you from that? Or who made you think you didn't deserve it? Work on that. Clear that out of your mind. You're worthy. It's time. Believe. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah. Branding. As far as this job, I do know these days, like a lot of this is happening online. So, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever, like how you're putting yourself out there is really important. So work on that. Tweak some things. Don't sit there tweaking your resume and shit forever, making it perfect to where you're never ready to like apply and just put yourself forward. But it could help you build some confidence and kind of help you change your perception and see you as like, I'm this person who's landing this job, I think you're just worried, like, when do I shoot my shot? But you're ready. But maybe it's not time to do it right now, just before the holidays. For you, I'm seeing like you're going to have more leverage if you wait. Can you wait? You're capable. You're going to do this. It's all working out. Ooh, it's coming. This is when? maybe just before summer. Let's get a confirmation on that. Ooh, I don't know if you're single or what's going on in your love life, but this timeline has something to do with you like meeting somebody. Because I see the lone wolf. This could be. Sorry, my partner dropped a crystal. This could be just feeling kind of alone or alone in your relationship, or literally like not in a relationship, kind of alone, wanting to attract love or union or harmony. And this is like I was trying to ask more about the timeline, and like we're seeing love, union. Oftentimes I do see people like, you don't get the job until this time, because when you get it at this time, then you end up moving here, and because you moved here, you went here and you met this person and then you got married. Like, it's so freaking weird how shit like that happens and things align. So this timeline has everything to do with your alignment. And I do see a couple more lessons, things that need to click into place before you get this job. Like, some of the stuff that came up, you can work on that. You're worthy though, even if you just sat around doing nothing, not working on yourself. You're still worthy of this job. Just know that. But yeah, this came out. So many messages for you. I hope that this resonates. Thank you so much for your support. And you put, this is Catherine. Thank you for your message. That really encourages me to keep working on it. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, you guys, I need to go drink some water, hydrate a little bit, stretch. I'm gonna take like a 8 to 10 minute break, and then click on to part 2 of my live mini sessions. I still have spots open. If you want to go purchase during the break, you can go to promiseharmony.com, and I'll see you when I get back. All right? I'll see you when I